A few months ago, during fall 1941, a series of murders took place in the city of Kufstein. Until today, they are still unsolved. The only evidence the police has is that all the cases are related to the Jewish doctor Jacob Steiner.
$405 and living. $410. There are the four bids. The actual retail price
Is this the house of Jacob Steiner? Open the door.
Who is this?
I'm here to investigate the case of Francisca, Melanie, and Dominic, your family. It's important. Please open the door. I need to ask you some questions so that we can finally find out who killed your beloved.
Please, have a seat. Ask, what do you need?
Jacob lived in the countryside, in a small and cozy house. The policeman felt the sad atmosphere of the house as soon as he arrived. The tension was unbelievable, and the absence of Jacob's family was evident. Melanie wasn't playing with her dolls all around the house. The books were left aside, as Dominic wasn't there to read them. There was a trash full of dirty clothes, waiting to be washed by Francisca.
So, let's start. When was the last time you saw your children?
At the beginning of winter, on a cold Wednesday morning, Francisca asked me to take Dominic and Melanie to school. I remember everything so well. Melanie had a cold and Dominic was doing his homework in the car. It never came to my mind that that was the last time seeing my kids.
I'm so sorry you lost all your family, but I'll make sure the person who committed this horrible crime pays for it. Let's continue. Can you describe exactly what happened that day?
Sure. As I said before, I woke up around 7 a.m. to take my kids to school. After I left them, I went back to my house and took breakfast with my wife. She was really nervous because she had this huge presentation at work. We rehearsed a few times, and by 9 a.m., I wished her good luck and she left. After that, I was getting ready to go to work. And that's when I received this weird call from my children's school saying that Melanie and Dominic weren't there. That was the first moment when I knew something very strange was going on.
So, that was the moment when you went to the police station, right?
Yes, but the policeman in charge didn't pay too much attention. I don't know if it was because we were all Jews or just because they didn't have too much evidence on the case.
What no one knew back then was that Matthias Schmidt, the first policeman that took the case, was working side to side with this ruthless killer.
Okay, let me make a call. Hello, can you please check for the police officer, Matthias?
I'm sorry, he hasn't come since December. I have no more information about his location.
Oh, thank you. If you have more information, please call me immediately. This case is a priority. I think this is really odd. This can't be a coincidence. Go ahead, continue describing me how was the day. Maybe there's more information about it.
Okay. After going to the police station and no one helped me out, I came back home and started thinking about what could have happened. And I tried to calm myself. At the beginning, I thought I was overreacting. I fell asleep and woke up around 2 p.m. I rushed to pick up my wife so she could help me to know what happened to Mel and Dominic. I got in the car and started calling her, but she didn't pick up. At first, I thought that maybe she still was having the meeting. So I decided to go up to her office, but her desk was empty. No one was there. There were no signs of Francisca. That's when I entered in shock and I couldn't believe what was going on. My family was lost. They were disappeared. No one knew where they could be. I was alone, with my heart crushed. but I still had the hope of finding them. I don't know why I was such a fool to believe that.
I feel sorry for him. No human being should ever face this misery. He was alone, against the world. All that was keeping him alive was the hope to find the killer of his family. But what happened next was a surprise for everybody. Nobody expected, including Jacob.
So, when did you realize that your family was dead? I know it's a hard question. Take your time, I understand.
I actually don't know. With the time, I lost my hopes. I looked for them everywhere and made everything I could do to find them. But I guess that it wasn't worth it. Now I think that no matter if I look for them 1,000 years, I will never have the chance of seeing them again.
So, this means you never received or found the dead bodies. I mean, there's a chance that your kids and your wife are somewhere out there.
Oh man, I wish that was true. There's no way my loved ones are alive. Please don't try to raise my hopes.
Only if they knew who was in the kitchen and the delicious dish that was waiting for them.
Oh, are you cooking something? Oh, thank you. I'm actually very hungry. What is it? Cookies, muffins, oh, creme brulee. It doesn't matter. I love them all.
I don't think I left anything on the oven, but I'll go check. Wait for me here. Cake? It looks delicious, but where did it came from? What took you so long? I was waiting for you. You're the only one missing. Don't you want to see your family again? Haha. I can turn you into a chocolate cake, cookies, or it can be turned into a muffin. The policeman will love it.
I've seen Maximilian a few times. He works as a chef in a very prestigious hotel in Kufstein, Austria. For the ones who have no idea who is he, I'll tell you more about him. As I said before, he loves to cook, especially sweet desserts. But what no one knew was that his delicious meals have something special, a secret recipe. Let me give you a hint. One of the ingredients loved to play with dolls. The other one enjoyed reading. And the last one loved with all her heart Jacob. Have you already guessed the recipe?
Jacob, are the cookies ready? What's happening? Why are you taking so long? Jacob? Oh, a cake! Thank you, Jacob, wherever you are.
Give it a try. It is delicious. If only I could tell you the secret ingredient it has, you will be astonished.
You're gonna pay for everything you did.
I don't think so, Mr. Officer.